We're down there 3 years, and I'll tell you, this is one of the toughest decisions that I've had to make.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out this morning.
By having this open debate, by having this dialogue, that's going to make us stronger as a country.
To really try to have a conversation about the issue of Syria.
Chemical weapons are a bad, evil thing, but they've lost tens of thousands of people to guns, and they're just as dead as people that will be killed by chemicals.
And now to get involved in somebody else's civil war with no positive outlook, no real goal, and I haven't heard anybody say anything about taking Assad out, so I can't understand the purpose of what he wants to do.
What good would it do us? What's going to happen a year down the road? The same thing's going to happen.
So you don't deal in the world and you don't give democracy to countries that don't want it.
What I heard today is something I'm hearing consistently across the district, is that there is great concern about authorizing military force into Syria. On to the next one.
I want to listen to people in the district.
We would almost be better off allowing Assad to remain in power.
I'm not a weak sister on this situation. It's time to quit fighting the needless wars, and this is a needless war.
I met a number of Tea Party members and supporters of the Tea Party that I might never otherwise have spoken to. And we're in agreement on this particular issue.
To me, this is not a Democrat-Republican issue. You got the Democratic president requesting this, the Republican speaker asking to support it.
Don't change your mind, because I will see to it that you have a primary fight next September if you vote for this.
I can understand the argument that's supportive of going in, the credibility issue to America. I understand that. But you have to weigh it against the other side, which has led me to the conclusion that voting no is the right course to take. One more stop. We're on the way.
When you see pictures of women and children,
I think we have sort of a responsibility that needs to be addressed here. We can't just close our eyes and turn our backs all the time. If the president feels that a strike is justified, I would support him on the strike.
We have to respond. We've said there was a red line. Is there or isn't there?
So I think now we have to go in. We have to go in and make a strike, no boots on the ground, and get Assad out of there.
Sooner or later, there's going to be a reaction in the form of terrorism.
We can't necessarily lower our standards and just keep fighting with military action. We need to raise our standards so maybe other countries can look up to us and say we can settle disputes nonviolently.
Truly went into it open-minded, undecided, but just hearing all the information, all the data going into Syria right now is fraught with risk and peril, and it's something I just don't see as in the Americans' interest going forward.